Skyblock's been out for a year now and still Dungeons has not come out. So people have been doing mind-numbingly boring grinds just to keep themselves occupied. Many players have been grinding for very expensive items right now because they have no other content, and it is actually quite fun to do. That's why I decided to compile a list of some items that you should really start grinding for if you don't have them already. But before the video starts, make sure you subscribe because we just hit 4,000 subscribers and we're growing insanely fast. So if you enjoy my content and want to be notified when I upload more, make sure you subscribe and let's see how long it will take to hit 5,000 subscribers. The first item is kinda biased, but it is the Mosquito Boat. The Mosquito Boat is a pretty bad bow at first, but because of the change in dungeons where aiming doesn't work, it actually makes the Mosquito Bow very good as each arrow deals much more damage than one of the arrows from the Runons. There are not many Mosquito Bows on the AH as of now, so I extremely advise you to make your own Mosquito Bow. The materials you'll need are Tarantula Silk, Enchanted Iron, and finally a Digested Mosquito. Something that surprised me when I grinded for my Mosquito Bow is that the Tarantula Silk is actually much more expensive than the Digested Mosquito. But luckily for you, enchanted flint prices have dropped considerably since when I got it, and now it is much cheaper, around 35 to 40 mil for a maxed out Mosquito Bow. The next thing you should grind for is not really an item, but kinda an ability. The next thing you should grind for is Zombie Slayer 8. If you didn't know, once you hit Zombie Slayer 8, you get a perk that adds 50% natural regen to your player. Almost every Dungeons player can tell you that this is extremely useful as relying on your healer is very bad and you're going to want to use your healer only for sticky situations. So this plus 50% regen will be extremely helpful so you can self-sustain yourself. The next item you should grind for is much cheaper than the rest. The item I'm talking about is the Wand of Restoration. The Wand of Restoration is actually very good as it helps you heal 40 health a second for 7 seconds. It is crafted with a Revenant Viscera, then a Wand of Mending, and some Enchanted Dark Oak. The mats to buy a Wand of Restoration are actually very cheap and will only cost you around 500k. The reason it's so useful is just for the same reason the Zombie 8 is useful. It gives you more health, and you always want health when you're in dungeons because a lack of it will make you lose instantly. The next item you should grind for is the Divers set. Not too long ago, the Divers set got a buff, and now each piece gives a +2 sea creature chance. Fishing has become very profitable right now, so it will also help you in grinding money as well as the fishing skill, which is one of the slowest skills to level up in the game. Another small item you can grind for is the Zombie Sword or the Ornate Zombie Sword. In Rotten Flesh Collection level 7, you unlock the Zombie Sword. The Zombie Sword heals you every time you right click it for a mana cost of 70. To craft yourself a Zombie Sword, it is very cheap and it costs only around 600k due to flesh prices going down recently. If you feel like spending even a bit more money, if you get the Golden Powder, you can actually upgrade your Zombie Sword to the Ornate Zombie Sword. This increases the healing by much more and it increases the damage. Golden Powder prices are extremely low, and enchanted golden block prices are extremely low at only around 155k, so it's a no-brainer to get yourself a Zombie Ornate Sword. The final thing you should grind for are skills. Skills give very little stat bonuses that in the long term equate for a lot and can increase your damage and your health by massive amounts. And now that items are getting skill requirements, you're going to want to level up your skills because you don't know what OP item is going to have an extremely high skill requirement. If this video helped you at all, please consider subscribing because these videos take quite a bit of effort as I have to upload daily, but it's worth it because the support I get is immense and I can't thank you enough. Every subscriber helps us get closer and closer to 30,000 subscribers, so any support helps. And goodbye.